Guzman got a unanimous decision 12-round victory over Soto.
Yes.
Who picked it?
Yeah, great performance from Guzman. Dominating really.
Performance.
Yes, absolutely.
I had it 9-3 for Guzman. Just clear victory.
I think I had it that 10-2, something like that.
Just clear victory, and he beat him even better than I thought he would.
That's about what I expected. Is what he did. I mean,
I thought Soto, whenever he got him on the ropes, I thought he might hit him a little more, and he didn't.
Guzman has the Mayweather type of defense, somewhat. So that has
And
nothing to do.
he stood with him. He traded with him. He did not run.
No, he didn't run at all.
He throws some wide hooks sometimes.
That's about the only criticism.
He throws some wide hooks, but he throws them so fast it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's the amazing thing. He throws them so fast it doesn't matter.
He's got a very
The only
good
frustration
defense.
on that, imagine if he threw them straighter or less telegraphed, how fast they could be.
And how much they would hurt somebody. So, anyway, great performance. Wants to fight Pacquiao next. I wouldn't be that surprised
If he beat him.
If he beat him. I mean, I wouldn't
With
be that surprised if this guy beat anybody.
Styles make fights. That's
He's definitely
a
got
style that could beat Pacquiao. Yeah,
He's got more skill than Pacquiao, definitely. But most people do, and Pacquiao's knocking him out anyway. So.
More technique than Pacquiao, but Pacquiao is fast.
Yeah, he's fast, definitely. He just continues
Fast movement and fast hands, and he's
Pacquiao.
He's able to land those punches against you. So Guzman does get hit some, and that could be the difference maker.
Guzman's obviously got a very, very good chin. Obviously, just a tough guy completely.
Very tough chin, but not many hit like Manny Pacquiao.
No, they don't.
Because Marco Antonio Barrera and Eric Morales both have very good chins too, as we saw when they fought each other.
But just in every other fight they've been in. So. But that's true. But you never know.
Yep.
Hopefully this fight can be something.
Eventually, yeah. I mean, first Pacquiao needs to take care of Marquez.
Yeah, and Guzman can do some other stuff. He was supposed to fight Katsidas back in May. He got injured, so if he fights him, that'd be fine.
Yeah, that would be at 135, I guess.
Well, I guess
Pacquiao's going up anyhow.
Maybe, yeah.
But there's also Jorge Linares is coming up, and Edwin Valero is coming around. So there's some people at that weight class. I think Linares is moving up for this. What is it? The Latin Fury paper? No, not the Latin Fury. It's their own pay-per-view, Twin Bill. But
great win from Guzman. Did everything perfect.
Abner Mera's undercard looked spectacular. I was actually more impressed with this victory of his than his other ones, even though it wasn't a knockout. The reason I was more impressed with this one,
this is his best fight to date.
He never got discouraged when he was hitting this guy with his best shots. This guy was just tough as hell.
Combination after combination.
I thought the fight should have been stopped in the corner.
Definitely.
I really thought it should have been. This guy wasn't doing anything from.
Did you have this guy winning a round? Because I didn't.
I didn't score this one. I didn't even bother.
You didn't need to.
I didn't think it was going to go the
rounds
distance.
to nothing.
I didn't think it was the way he was landing. I just gave up on scoring. I was like, whatever.
Mera is just combination after combination, not 3 and 4 punches. We're talking 6 to 8 punch combinations, body, head.
And this fight should have been stopped. This guy kept complaining. Mera's got deducted a ridiculous point for a low blow.
Yeah.
He landed. I don't have a problem with that really, but he landed the one low blow that was a little low. The other, he got warned earlier for a low blow that wasn't low.
Yeah. Oh, and in the 6th round,
it should have been a knockdown.
In the 6th round, yeah, that was a knockdown for sure because it landed completely. It didn't even touch the other guy's trunks.
Oh, it did. It did touch the trunks. Definitely touched the trunks, but it was on the. Well, you need to watch the replay again. It definitely touched the trunks, but still, it was completely above the cop. It was completely on the belt, which was perfectly legal. It was a body shot that put him down.
Knockdown. So.
But you know what? He beat him anyhow, and it should have been stopped in the corner, really, because this guy was just eating shots all night. I was like, why aren't they just stopping this? He's not.
And Mary's got a little bloody nose there himself.
Yeah, he had a bloody nose all night.
Yeah, pretty much from the very beginning.
And this guy, not once did this guy get penalized or even warned. He maybe once or twice got warned briefly about hitting behind the head, which he did constantly in the first half of the fight. He hit Marius, I'd say, I counted about 6 times during the course of the entire fight that he hit Marius in the back of the head, intentionally, and the ref didn't bother calling any of those, so that wasn't too fair that Marius got deducted a point, but it didn't hurt him, it's just still not fair. But anyhow, great win for Abner Marius, looked very spectacular, can't wait to see him again. Also, undercard, off TV, Demetrius Hopkins got a 10-round unanimous decision win. Rock Allen got an 8-round UD win. And
that's that card.
Then, previous night, we had Johnny Gonzalez fighting on Teo Futura.
Yeah, 10-round decision, clearly won.
Should have been the main event.
Yeah, absolutely.
The guy that was
David Lopez with probably 20 losses now or more. But just who knows why this guy is even shown, much less the main events on these telefuture cards. It's a disgrace.
Yeah,
completely.
especially when you get Johnny Gonzalez.
On the undercard.
But Johnny Gonzalez looked good in his victory, his 10-round victory. This guy he was fighting was tough. Because Gonzalez definitely punches hard. And he was definitely punching this guy hard. This guy was just tough.
8 rounds to 2. Not that you needed to score.
I didn't score this one. It was just clear that he was winning the rounds. That sounds around what I would have probably had it, and what anyone would have probably had it. And also, Andre Ward fought on. This was on Showbox.
It's perfect performance.
Andre Ward fought.
First time I've seen him in over a year and a half, pretty much.
I wasn't super impressed with him, considering this guy that he fought.
This guy was horrible.
This guy was a joke. He should have, and I think if he were more active, which he has fought 4 times this year.
Yeah.
But this guy, at this stage, especially for him to be calling out like Edison Miranda.
Well,
he should be.
I don't think he called him out. It was his promoter.
Still, for him to even be considering fighting Edison Miranda in a fight after this, or like 2 fights after.
Yeah, whatever.
Another fight, and then Edison Miranda.
Impossible.
He showed in this fight taking 5 rounds with this guy when this guy was garbage. This should have been a first-round knockout for.
I took a look at the guy before the fight, and I definitely thought it would end in the first or second round. But
and that's my only criticism. He did fine in the fight. It's just he could have got this guy out of there earlier.
This is actually the most aggressive I've ever seen Ward fight. He kept throwing combination after combination. Even when they would break and when they were clinched in, he didn't stop throwing. He kept throwing to the body. So I thought he did very well, considering other times that I've seen him.
I'm going to go ahead on the record now and say I do not think Andre Ward will be. He might pick up a title. He might be a title holder, but champion, no. I think Alan Green beats him. I think Edison Miranda beats him. I see a lot of guys right there that can beat him. I think John Duddy. I think these guys can beat him. I'm not very impressed with Ward right now. And maybe if he fights more and gets shown more, maybe he'll have more impressive wins than this one.
He's got to have some time to develop. He's definitely not ready for those type of guys yet.
And maybe if he fights more often, it would help. But I mean, he already got knocked down, and he got rocked in his first fight, and he got knocked down by some.
He was rocked in his second fight, and he got knocked down by Darnell Boone in a fight last year.
So that was the guy.
And so that's never good, of course. But
so I mean, there's questions there, and like one guy I was impressed with is prospect Dre Durrell.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's
definitely better.
Lightning
than
fast,
Ward.
and I see Durrell beating him. So
definitely. I've said that since the Olympics. That Durrell is.
So right now, I'm not sold on Ward yet. We'll see. I'm not going to write him off, but. Not sold on him yet. Okay, let's get into some news. Let's go right into it. Heavyweight to light heavyweight. First, Steve Cunningham going to be fighting Marco Huck. That's going to be December 29th. Possibly in MSG, who knows? They'll probably say it is and then pull it at the last minute.
Like they do with everything else so far.
But hopefully on MSG, if so,
That
we'll
would be a fight, the first time ever, that late in December, that we'd have a fight on Saturday.
Yep.
So,
and if that happens, we will have fights every week.
yeah, absolutely.
Get into that in a minute.